Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's Christmas Time, starring me, Chris Smith. That's right, it's Christmas time, and I am Chris Smith. You know, today I was going to wear my real glasses again, and then I said I want to have some glasses on, sort of like the little cartoon Chris that's in the corner of your screen, also seen on this nice sign. And then I remembered that I had these 3D glasses in the car. So I went and I poked their eyes out. And, yeah, so aren't they snazzy? You can't even tell that they're not real glasses, except they don't have glass in them. And they say real 3D on the side. Oh, hello, everybody. Today I'm here to review the new movie In the Heights, which is from Lin-Manuel Miranda, who, of course, did Hamilton. But before he did Hamilton, he did In the Heights. And I must say, I loved this movie. We're still going to have our tops and bottoms list on the all-new show, It's Christmas Time. But, so don't worry, just because we've switched to the It's Christmas Time and we're not the YNTAY minis anymore, doesn't mean we won't be doing our tops of the year and our bottoms of the year. And let me say now, for other movies, it's going to be very hard for you to surpass In the Heights. This movie had everything. And I must say, I was always a fan of In the Heights, even more than Hamilton. I know a lot of you really love Hamilton, and I love it too. It was very good. I even have the poster. You can't see it, but it's hanging over there on my bedroom door on the inside. Oh, delicious. But I've always found In the Heights a little more relatable. It's set more in the modern day New York. Hamilton is, of course, set in New York of ye old days. And I was asking myself when I was watching In the Heights, why do I like In the Heights more than Hamilton? And it's because the character of Usnavi from In the Heights is more humble and a nicer person than Alexander Hamilton. Sorry, Alexander, but you know you're arrogant. And Usnavi is more self-deprecating. He's, like I said, more humble. He's a nice guy. We can relate to the love that he has for Vanessa. Spoiler alert. And, yeah, so that's one of the reasons. Is this camera crooked? Yes, that's much better. Now, In the Heights, here's the Broadway poster. I'm all about In the Heights on Broadway, and, of course, now the movie. Now, it started in 2005 at the Eugene O'Neill Theater, and they did a tryout in Connecticut, and then they did the 2007 off-Broadway run. Then it opened in 2008 on Broadway. The tour was in 2009, and we were lucky enough here in Los Angeles that Lin-Manuel Miranda came and played Usnavi for us, because we don't usually get anything here in Los Angeles. You would think we're the backwater burg the way our theater treats us. And, of course, in 2015, they did the West End. Now, some of the things they won the Tony Award for Best Musical, the Tony Award for Best Original Score, they won a Grammy Award for Best Musical Show Album, the Laurence Olivier Award for Outstanding Achievement in Music, they won an Obie Award. So many things, and they were nominated for so many Tonys, including, like I said, they won Best Musical. And they won Best Choreography and Best Orchestrations. The choreography in the musical on stage was by Andy Blankenbuehler. And now it has become a major motion picture from Warner Brothers. It's directed by John M. Chu, who did Crazy Rich Asians. Lin-Manuel Miranda is, of course, one of the producers, and he appears as the Piragua guy. I must say, I was very pleased when I started seeing the trailers of the movie. I wasn't worried about how it would be. I could tell that it was already a classy operation. This is a big budget. I think it's $55 million budget movie. And sadly, though, today we're finding out that the box office wasn't quite what they were hoping for. Here's some more pictures. Daphne Rubin-Vega is in it as Daniela, who runs the salon. They have big, great dance numbers in it. Of course, Olga Medeiros is back playing her Tony-nominated role as Abuela Claudia. And it has a really good cast, but there's not like a big star in it. Like they were saying that some of these movie musicals, like The Greatest Showman, had Hugh Jackman. And this one's a little more of a hard sell because it's not Wicked. It's not, one of these big name shows. I mean, In the Heights has its fans, of course, and it's from the Hamilton creator. But I mean, there's more Hamilton fans, I think, than In the Heights fans. But hopefully this movie will get really good word of mouth, because right now I think it has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is very good. So, I mean, that's like a certified fresh tomato. Now, for those of you who don't know, In the Heights is the story that's set over the course of 3 days, at least in the stage show. They've added some time and skip over a month, spoiler alert, in the movie. And it's a largely Dominican neighborhood in Washington Heights, which is upper Manhattan. Now, I've never gone up there either. It's not because I was afraid or anything. My business whenever I go to New York is just never past Central Park. And of course I have, I did go to Harlem, it's true. But I never went to Washington Heights that I know of. Of course, I'm always there for Broadway theater. So, and right now I don't have any reason to go to New York because there's no Broadway until, later in the summer. Bruce Springsteen is now opening up in June. So there will be a few Broadway offerings before the September 14th thing where a lot of the shows are returning. But, so this movie has Anthony Ramos as Usnavi de la Vega. I didn't even know that his name was de la Vega. And he runs de la Vega's Bodega. Isn't that cute? I didn't know. Corey Hawkins is Benny. Leslie Grace is Nina Rosario. And Melissa Barrera is Vanessa Morales. And Olga Medeiros is Abuela Claudia, as I mentioned her, and she's recreating her role from the Broadway show, and she is amazing. People are already saying that she could get nominated for an Oscar. Mark Anthony is in it as Sonny's father, and Gregory Diaz IV is Sonny de la Vega, and Daphne Rubin-Vega is Daniela. So, yes. And of course, Lin-Manuel Miranda is playing the Piragua guy, and Christopher Jackson, who played Benny on Broadway, is Mr. Softy, the ice cream truck driver. So, but there's a lot of things. They sort of shuffle the time. They shuffle some of the songs in the Broadway version. It's not just over 3 days. And if you're a fan of the Rosario family, their music has been decimated. The father had a song called, I never know how to pronounce that word, but it means useless. So his song with his daughter is gone. Sunrise with Nina and Benny from the Broadway show is gone from the show. Hundreds of stories with Abuela Claudia and Usnavi, not in the movie. Enough with Camila, the wife of Jimmy Smith's character, is not in there because the wife is gone. She's dead. Spoiler alert. Atención by Kevin Morales is also not there, and Everything I Know, one of my favorite songs sung by Nina, is also gone. So that Rosario family, their songs were like snip, snip, snip because their part has been sort of lessened. But, I mean, that being said, and some of the shuffling of some of the, I can't talk too much about it because I'll give things away. But someone dies at some point, and let's just say that this person's death happens after the big Carnaval del Barrio celebration in the stage show, and now that takes place after this person's death, and it's like, that's weird that they would be still celebrating, but maybe they're celebrating life. I don't know. But those little things, which they might be big to some people, it doesn't really matter because the stage show still exists. You can still go and see it whenever somebody does a production of it. And now the movie exists, and they both can live in the same world. Isn't that wonderful? So I must recommend highly that you rush out and see In the Heights. If you can see it on the big screen, do so. I saw it on IMAX, and it was mwah. And it's also on HBO Max. I think it's only playing until July 11th on HBO Max, and then it will go away for a while. And then, of course, it comes back. But yes, I can't recommend In the Heights more than I am now. I don't know what else I could do to tell you to go and see it, but I am disappointed that it only made like 11 point something at the box office this weekend. I think it's hard to release a new movie during a pandemic, even the tail end of one, and what can I say? Okay, now I haven't watched it on HBO Max yet, but Blackie wants to watch it on there because they don't let little dogs go to the theater for some reason. So maybe we'll come back and he'll do a review of what he thinks of the movie. Oh dear, he can taste that wine on my breath. Okay, go there, go down. Okay, goodbye everybody. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our channel and click like, love, and I enjoyed it. Okay, we'll see you next time on an all new It's Chris Smith Time.